Happy New Year, everybody. I'm Bree the Plant Lady, checking in with the first video of 2024. I certainly hope that you had a great time celebrating, and I am wishing you all the best for the upcoming growing season. But without further ado, let me turn this camera around and show you some of the highlights from my Central North Carolina garden on the first day of January 2024. Jasminum nudiflorum has burst into bloom as the new year begins. And this is one of my favorite winter flowering shrubs because, of course, it does this in the landscape, but it's also a fantastic plant to bring inside and put into cut arrangements so that you can enjoy your garden from the indoors or the out. Of course, a real highlight of the first day of 2024 is to have the Prunus mumes starting to bloom. Here we've got Bonita and lots of flowers still to open, but so many blooms that already are fully open, providing nectar for some hungry honeybees. This is a plant that honeybees absolutely adore. Again, a great one to bring inside to enjoy as a cut flower in indoor arrangements. Well, you can see Reginald is guarding the pool and hopefully he's not digging up any more seedlings. You can see all the cottage garden seeds are doing really well. You can really start to see the different mixes with, we have arugula, we have California poppies, lettuce of different colors, lupins, and then, of course, the alliums are already starting to put up their foliage. I'm really pleased to show you how well the fava beans are doing. These have not been covered at all this winter. Of course, with them, you can see here is some kale. We've got dianthus mixed in. And, of course, lupins. So I put lupins everywhere this year. And overall, this container is looking really good. Well, there's no questioning that all the containers here in the driveway bed are doing great, but what I really wanted to show you, highlighting the camellias that are in bloom right now. So we've got, I think this is Igao, and then of course the alstroemeria and violas blooming here. This is a really neat hybrid named for me. This is Camellia X Brie. And then over here, I have quite a few different camellias that are in full bloom, including Igao 3 Seasons, Jax, and two whose names I need to look up. Of course, here you can see that Jasminum nudiflorum, more alstroemeria, and you just can't go wrong with the cute little viola flowers, both in a floating arrangement or in your containers. I'm thrilled to see how the wall is looking. Soon we'll be eating broccoli from here. And speaking of broccoli, I am quite pleased to show you that these are really starting to get some size and they are almost ready to be harvested. I don't want to wait too long because they might start trying to flower, and that really changes the integrity of their flavor. So I think we might actually end up eating this today with our New Year's Day meal. And speaking of food that might be just about ready to harvest, I am definitely going to be taking this cabbage and we are going to eat it for the New Year's today. And these broccolis are looking really good. Not quite ready, but definitely going to be eaten very soon. For me, the biggest highlight of the first day of the new year was realizing that I actually had planted some Violetta cauliflower in the tower garden, and it is growing really well. You see, they're still really small, but they are there. And I do have more broccoli in here that is also just about ready to harvest. None of it's quite as large as I'd like it to be, but that's okay because this has a really long, tender stem. So we'll be able to cut it long and almost eat it like asparagus. Well, there's much to be grateful for as we open up a new year, but more than anything, I want to thank all of you for being a part of my gardening journey right here on the Breathe the Plant Lady YouTube channel. I look forward to sharing more gardening content all year long so that we can all stay inspired. Thanks so much for watching, everybody, and Happy New Year!